Hey, hey. One in that gut, a little old baby. Talking that baby. One in that gut, a little old baby. One in that gut, one in that little gut, little baby. One in that gut, a little old baby. Rapping that shit, bought that shit, tripping that shit, bought that shit. Niggas be talking that shit, bought that shit, they talking that shit, bought that shit, they bought that shit, they talking that shit, they paying my shit, paying my money, they paying my bitch, paying my bitch, and they buying that bitch, and they talking that shit, they bitch, and they wanting that shit, and they balling my hand in that shit, and they balling that three, and they talking that shit, went to the plug of that shit, and the body that shit, and the lead of that shit, and they smoking that hell of the weed of that shit, bought that shit, and they bought that shit, they swagging my shit, bought that shit, they talking that bitch, and they talking that shit, talking that shit, they talking about bitch, what that DG squad, all that shit, JP squad, going hard on this shit, going hard on this bitch, and then they shit, and I'm paying my bitch, due to this shit, and that one in that gut of that shit, with it, the gut of the house of that shit, one in that gut of that, one in that pot of that, tootie, that lootie, the gut of the lot of the bag of the Gucci, the pot of the Gucci, that bag of that shit, paying my bitch and that shit, with it, that Gucci, the pot of that Gucci, that sweat, and I went to sweeping that shit, with it, the butter that actually that shit, butter that hand in the gut of that two of that shit, and I lean at my bitch, do that shit, and I paying my bitch and that shit, and I checking my paradise bag and this shit, do this bitch, and I wanted that gut, and I went to this club and this shit, whoa, paying my bitch and this shit, and I bought that action, that two and that shit, and I went to the club tonight with my homegirls in this shit, and this bitch, whoa, paying my bitch and the three and the K and the million these bands and this shit, and I count all these monies that bands and this shit, and they're counting that bands and this shit, whoa, paying my hand and this shit, and the Migos go hard on this shit, and the bitch and the bitch and the bitch and the bitch, and I paying my shit and this bitch and the paying my bitch and the shit, and the DG free squat and the shit go hard on this shit, and this bitch, and I go in it on in this spot and this shit, and I go in the Justice League in the store and this bitch and this shit, and they paying my bitch and this shit, and I go so hard on this shit, and this bitch and I call that shit, and I bought that two and that action that shit, went in the club and that shit, and I bought that action that two and this poster this wall and this shit, and the bitch, and I bought that talking that action that shit, whoa, bought that action, really that action that Weezy go hard on the shit, GC go hard on this rapping the shit, bought that SCJP squad go hard on this shit, and this bitch and the DDs squad on this hard on the shit, and the bitch, and I wanted that action that two and that shit, whoa, bought that club and this shit, wanted that action that shit, bought that snapback hat and this shit, bought those threes in this shit, bought that I'm playing my game in this shit, one is so hot on this shit, wearing my snapback hat on this shit, and this bitch in this shit, when I'm playing the talk on this shit, bought that action that shit, bought that action that shit, and then bought that two in that shit, whoa, drawing my picture in that shit, winning that action that shit, winning that body that view in that shit, winning the color in that shit.